Michelle Yeoh, the last time we were here, we didn't talk about Quentin Tarantino because I didn't understand the role he played in your life. So you were in Hong Kong and you were done with movies?
No. I had a really bad accident I wanted to pay homage to the stunt people. So we made a movie called The Story of Akam, the Stunt Woman. And in shooting that, I was pushed off a flyover. And we had done the wide shot where, I landed, it was all good. Then we wanted to do a close-up, and the fall was maybe from there. But I did not anticipate the push was so hard, and I tumbled over and nose-dived into, and we use cardboard boxes. We don't use And all I remember was my head got jammed into the boxes, and my legs came from behind, and I heard this in my back. I flipped over, and I was in the hospital. I had a full cast on, and then I was back home, trying to recover. And when you get injured, that's the most depressing time of your life because you are helpless. You can't do anything. And I think at that point I was thinking, maybe I should just rethink this whole action thing. Maybe it's time to take a step back, maybe do something else, I don't know. And it was at that point when Quentin came to town. And Quentin, he's very determined to do certain things. And when he came to Hong Kong, he says, I want to meet Jackie, Jet, and Michelle. And he met with our guys, and I said, okay. So I'm sitting in the living room with my, neck brace and all that, very steady. And suddenly I see this huge guy come bounding down the stairs. Oh, Michelle! Then he picks up a pillow, throws it on the ground, literally just sits at my feet and starts to talk about my movies and what inspired him and going frame for frame into the first action sequence that I'd ever done, like going through through a pane of glass and all that. And so, as I spoke with him, I realized, and I started getting very excited. And the next thing, my people were like, can you please stop waving your arms around and just sit still? And then I realized it's true. When you love something, you can't just give up on it. You just, so I have Quentin to thank for that. And because, he brought it all back to a realization. It's like, be smart. Don't give up. Just find a nice way, find a proper way of doing it.
But you've never worked with him, have you?
No. And I asked him when he did Kill Bill. I said, yeah? What was I? I thought you're a big fan, a buddy, blah, 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 blah. And then he said to me, that's so Quentin. Nobody would believe that Uma Thurman can kick your ass.
That was a good answer.
Okay.
Good answer.
All right. Very nice.